All right, so today I'm going to try and break down Gambit's kit for you guys based off the trailer that we got. Not going to go too in depth, obviously, because it's not going to give us too much information and we don't have any access to the numbers and exactly how these things are going to work. But from what I can see, starting off, you're going to have your left click, and that is going to not only heal, but also do damage. So it's going to be much like Luna, where that same button is going to be doing both. Next, down there, he's going to have 4 different buttons. He's going to have a right click, shift, an E, and an F. Now, his right click, he's going to pound on the ground with his staff, doing some healing and some damage as well. All right, coming up next with his dash, that's going to be his left shift. You're going to dash in whichever direction you're looking. Also here, it shows you can right click to have a big, easy impact. I don't know if that is combining the shift and the right click. Most likely, it'll most likely use that cooldown. So you can combine them both to just have one fluid motion. Otherwise, you'll just dash into the position you're looking. Next, coming up with his E and his F, you're going to have his heart and his spade decks respectively. When you click either of them, it's going to show which deck you're using right above his health bar right there. And then you will once again be able to use your E or your F. The E here in this case is going to throw a bunch of cards that's going to bounce between allies and going to heal them and give them increased healing. Using your heart deck again, the E, and then using F instead is going to just throw a bunch of healing cards in front of you. Now with his spade deck, if you click F and then you click E, it's then going to throw a bunch of cards, kind of similar to the healing, where it's going to bounce between enemies, and that is going to apply them with healing reduction. Now clicking F in the spade deck is going to knock them back. However, I'm not sure if it applies more healing reduction or if it just knocks them back and deals damage. Can't really tell from this clip here. Now, another thing to note with his heart and his spade decks, he's going to have this card meter right here. It's going to regen over time, it looks like. Doesn't look like you can increase it by hitting shots or headshots. However, can't really tell from this video. When you click E or F to pull up the deck, it's going to consume one of those resources. And then when you click E or F again to use the ability within the deck, it is going to consume another one of those cards. So to use an actual ability from his deck of cards is going to take 2 cards. Up next, as if his kit couldn't get any crazier, he is going to have a cleanse effect on his ult. So as we can see right here, he can target teammates even through walls. He has his teammates right there who are inside of the Groot ult. Once he clicks his ult, it makes them unCCable and cleanses them from the Groot ult, and they start walking forward. On top of that, he's going to get increased movement speed, increased jump speed, as well as they made it sound like in the depth vision, increased damage as well. So once again, to go over his ult, it is going to cleanse all your teammates within the radius. It is going to make them CC immune. It is going to give them increased movement speed, increased jump speed, and increased damage. Now we'll have to wait and see what the multipliers on that are just to see how crazy that is. However, from the clips here, it does look like it is a significant jump boost as well as speed boost. However, on the damage boost side, I'm sure that will be lower in order to balance out the game. And yeah, that's going to wrap up this video. That's going to be everything that I can see in the trailer. Let me know if I missed anything. He's also going to have an ammo count of 21. That's there. And then his health is going to be 275. And he's going to have a team up with Magneto as well. However, he will be the anchor. And I don't believe they've revealed what the anchor bonus for him is going to be. Most likely increased healing. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.